in case you didn't know what we're talking about, I'm talking about the manga I've acquired over the past month or so, month or two. It's been a while, so I got a small handful here, and I'm going to talk about getting them, where I'm at, continuing whatever I'm continuing. Some are new pickups, and I'll go from there. Sakamoto Days, pretty popular. I think a lot of people know about it by now. I'm on 18, which is the most current, last I knew. I've read it, and it's still good. It holds up. The anime is decent, and we're having fun at a museum gala where things are going crazy, and we're trying to take out everybody, like all the top people, and it's fun time. It's fun time. My Hero Academia. I mean, I had to get it. It's the last one, right? At least as far as I know. I'm quite behind on the whole thing. I really liked Vigilantes, read all that, have all that, but I do now have all of it. It's just I have not read it or watched it in some time. I assume it's still quite popular. Otaku Vampires Love Bite, Volume 5. So I've been continuing this series. This series is from the creator of Kami-sama Kiss. So I imagine we will see an anime for this before too long. It's your typical slice of life rom-com, you know, just with vampire nerds. And where I'm at now is it's kind of interesting. Oh, that's who's on the cover. So basically the main character, she's a female vampire, obsessed with this anime. She really likes this one character from the anime, and her neighbor happens to look like that character, so she gets involved with him quite a bit. And now the actual voice actor has turned up, and he's the voice actor for the character in the anime, but he also happens to be a vampire. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and who knows where it could go? That's where I'm at. I think this one's pretty popular. I think a lot of people know about Dadan. In terms of the anime, they're about one arc behind, I think. So they're gonna be they meet Vamola sort of like right at the end. So there's a giant kaiju monster thing that they're gonna have to fight. There's a huge big arc that's coming with an alien invasion. Not a big spoiler, but you know, things gotta happen in the show too. So what's next? I don't know. I haven't started it yet. Next is Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. This is a slice of life. Kind of an office romance, but not really, because it's all about cooling off after work, sort of. So I've hyped it up a little bit. There's nothing that's crazy special about it, but I could see it being an anime and some people liking it. It's just it's a turn your brain off and kind of enjoy it, and that's fine. You don't have to do anything cool, but it's a small comedic premise, but not crazy. Where the main female, she works at a supermarket. When she's working, she looks very nice, proper, and is overtly friendly, but off work, of course, she's like a stoic rebel type person. But our main guy character thinks they are two different people, and situations come from that. I think a lot of people probably know this one too. So this is number 19 of Chainsaw Man, the latest release. I don't even know when the next one comes out. Not for a little bit. But I mean, obviously the movie was pretty big. It's still pretty big. I'm pretty sure it's still showing. And I've started the second part, which took me a while. I didn't come around on it until I had a few. So I'm on 16 right now. So I'm only a few behind, but I'm doing the physical English releases, and I'm not going to keep up online. I've already gone through a few, as you saw. And yeah, trying to just read everything all the time isn't going to work out, especially if I'm making content. Because making content, you know, it's time consuming. So I was a couple behind on Eden Zero, so I got 2. So we've got 32 here with some sort of black and green Shiki. Looking all something there. Something's going on. I'm behind on this too. I just finished 27 and have started 28, so I gotta catch up. But 32 or 33, 33 looks pretty cool. They've done a couple of these now, these side covers where it's sideways, and I like that. That's a really neat idea. But it makes sense when you start having a giant freaking cast of characters, which, if you've seen Fairy Tail or anything else, yes, they all kind of look the same, but they also have tons of characters. So I'm hoping the anime comes back and they make more. Season 2, I don't even think I watched all of season 2, but it couldn't have gotten too far, because I watched season 1 and it didn't get very far at all. And it gets crazy. It's crazy. The power of friendship, it don't work so good in this series. People get dead pretty easily, and Dead Rock is better. And is that in my pile? It is in my pile, so look at that. This is the latest release of Dead Rock. Now, this is intended to be a shorter series from Mashima, who is doing this, Eden Zero, Fairy Tail, making video games, working on other animes. He's doing what, Farmagia? Yeah, I don't know how you actually say it, but he did the anime and the game for that. So it's I like it. It's weird. It's kind of out there, but it's so different than Fairy Tail, Eden Zero, Rave Master, all the stuff he's done in the past. He introduces you to the main character, who kinda looks like all the rest, except he has no problem, no qualm killing a motherfucker that gets in his way. And I think that's a fun change. That it's a fun change from what he usually goes with. This does not rely on the power of friendship. It relies on power. And if you ain't got it, you're gonna die. So only three are out so far, with 4 and 5 at least on the way. For English, I don't. He said it was gonna be short, and it's still going. So I don't know how he would wrap it up that fast. That'll be interesting to see. This is another series I've hyped up. It's called Goku Rakugai. So, you know, a lot of people try to push things on you, tell you what's good. A lot of people are probably saying Chainsaw Man's good right now, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, whatever. And some people do try to push, like, what's going to be the next big thing. So, like, for what's airing right now, Gachi Akuta, or a lot of people are into that. I wasn't super into it. I have Volume 1. I read it. It was okay. This to me, I think, would be the next big one. But whether or not other people think that, I don't know. It's doing okay from what I've seen. It's got quite a few more on the way. At least, I think they're on like 11 volumes in Japan. But why this person, the artist and mangaka Yuto Sano, they remind me so much of Tite Kubo and the way he does his art. So he has a lot more fun designing the characters, but that doesn't make the story bad. But you've seen it in Bleach. He really has a lot of fun doing the characters, doing the non-canon arcs where he designs all the swords. But if you've seen any of the promotional art, the cover art, Bleach Brave Souls game, he does all these arts for the skins in that game, and it's insane. He just really likes doing fashion combined with doing manga, and that's what this feels like to me. This person has a lot of fun with doing the outfits of the characters. So a lot of the cover art and the chapter arts and the cover spreads for Yeah, it's Viz Shonen Jump, so the cover spreads for Shonen Jump look really good, and the series is dark. It's a dark supernatural series about monsters and the people who hunt them down. And our main character is a half monster. It's hard to describe, and I really think this is it. This is another big one on the way. I think a lot more people need to get into it now, so they know what's coming. This is a special little degenerate segment. It's okay. It's the only one in the pile. I'm surprised. I thought there was going to be more. I thought there was going to be quite a few more, but no, I've been pretty good lately. Pretty good. So, Imaizumi, I don't know. Yeah, Imaizumi, that's what it says. Brings all the gals home. So this started out as a full-on hentai comic and somehow became an actual series. Which, sometimes it goes the other way, like the creator of Nagatoro, never mind. So anyways, this was a full doujinshi, whatever, and he managed to turn it around and make it more adult themed manga, but all the other stuff's still kind of there, but he's trying to have somewhat of a story compared to those kinds of things. So our main character gets kicked out of his house because he's not very manly. I don't know, and yet somehow he has 3 chicks crawling all over him, and hopefully from this distance that's fine. I mean, they're clothed, at least on the cover. I remember reading the first one, but I don't really remember the third girl. 2 of the girls are very athletic, and they play volleyball or something now because it's easier than basketball, but they both were like really good basketball players. So essentially, I know warped perspective and everything. So again, he's a small guy, and he's got like 3 Amazon babes chasing after him, being with him, whatever. And they're all willing to share, and it's really a unique something. I'm not going to say if it's good or bad, because if there's a story, I haven't super gotten to it. It's a bit more setup still, I feel like. That's about it. It's coming to your screen soon. I've been talking about it since it came out with the latest release of Rooster Fighter. So yeah, it's happening. I mean, there's nothing we can do. It's already coming. Everybody's going to be talking about it. It's going to be people's new favorite. It's going to be peak cinema, as they say. You got Kiji, the chicken here, the cockadoodle-dooler. This world has demons. She was killed by a demon, so he had to become a strong chicken to be fighting them demons. And so yeah, it's just called Rooster Fighter, but they could have come up with something cool. I mean, the killer cock, something like that. I don't know. I'm talking about chickens and roosters. Jeez, calm down. The art is really good. It's really disturbing. Like you would think it's fine. It looks cute. Like this is Chicken Little. That is what they call her. So she looks really cute. Yeah, he looks pretty detailed on the cover. And when you're reading it, it's fine. But it also has those moments like if you're watching SpongeBob, where it's just like normal child animation, and then they do those weird, grotesque close-ups. That's the way all the demons look in this. They just look really gross and super detailed and really weird. And I can't even... I'm trying to find an example, but I'm going to give myself spoilers. This is taking too long. I just finished an arc, so things have slowed down at the beginning of this one. So that's probably why I'm not really finding anything. So he just beat down some bad guys, and there's some big overall plot, and I really don't know what it is yet, but the point is of this series is that his sister was killed by this great white demon, and it hasn't been seen since. And so he travels Japan looking for it, and he goes based off of rumors and last sightings. And he has yet to find it, but he does like run into people or things because he can talk to animals. So he's sometimes hears from other animals, but he can also talk to the demons. And Elizabeth, the girl chicken, she has a smartphone. She can talk to people too. It's weird. It is weird even trying to talk about. So they can communicate sort of, but they don't usually talk to people. But he seems to understand them. So he knows where he's going. He's searching. He's trying to find them, and he wants a showdown. And then there are other smart demons out there that make the demons. They make them that he's fought in the past. And you've the last volume where he does battle with one was the first time they showed you the process of how these people are making them. Not the first time we've seen it, seen somebody become a demon, but the first time we've seen them force somebody to become one. So there is an evil organization too that our chicken has to fight, and I think season 1 will probably stop before this volume. I imagine, if anything, it makes sense for it to end probably in the one before this, but it's coming, like I said, and everybody's gonna watch it, and everybody's gonna have a good time. So my last couple are new releases, so I do have to read a little into them to remember what they are. So this is The Assassin and Cinderella. Very, very pink. Very pink. Hurts my eyes to look at on the outside. But this is the first mature rated manga I've gotten from Square Enix. Square Enix. And they've made some solid stuff, so I'm gonna give them a shot. Dang page, man. Because I really like Ragna Crimson, which had an anime a couple seasons ago. I doubt they finished it or got too far, but I really liked it. It's from them. They've been putting out more titles, which it's weird because most people know them for as a gaming company. So anyways, this one is about a girl who is supposed to be a honey trap, which I've had experience reading in other reputable novels. But essentially, a spy who tries to seduce the opposite sex or their target. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't always have to be opposite sex, obviously. But they try to seduce their target to get information, to stick around them, whatever, or ultimately take them out. It just depends. This one doesn't really offer much. It doesn't offer much in the thing other than that. They're both a part of rival organizations. What those organizations are and what they do, I don't know. This one I would probably have to read and review and see if I like it to get more. That's usually how I do it. But yeah, so that's The Assassin and Cinderella. Phantom Busters. Oh, this thing's dirty as hell. Jeez. I just got this one. I got this one and this one, the Assassin one, together, and that was bent. That one was bent, and this one's all dirty. That's Amazon packaging for you. So this is a new Shonen Jump series. It's called Phantom Busters. So the main character is an exorcist that can swallow ghosts, I guess. How that works and what that means, I don't really know. If that means he swallows them and they're inside him and they take control and he gets powers or they talk, who knows? I'd have to read it. but it's about him and his friends who are apparently in some sort of supernatural club at school. So it sounds like it's a supernatural slice of life club series. I'd have to read it. The art looks good from, first impressions. It looks standard, I guess. And their search for a fourth member of the club, Mogari, Eugene, and Nurukaru, set their sights on Kotaru, a classmate who seems to be able to talk to ghosts. Unfortunately, he's got some major problems communicating with living humans. Okay. Yeah, I think I do remember something about that. So maybe when he swallows the ghost, they talk through. I don't know. I'd have to read it, find out, get back to you. This is my little haul for. I guess it would be October. It should be mostly October. Wow. It wasn't that many. Just a few for light reading.
Thought you might want to check them out.